All right, y'all. We just seen Us, and it was wild. Like,
it was great. I really enjoyed it.
She started crying, like Roots, crying.
What's
like
the camera on your phone? It's all black.
It's right here. We on the way home now, because I mean, it was just too much. Like, in the movie, I'm literally just trying to sit there.
Okay, well, let me tell it.
I ain't laughed a lick. Only whenever he
Spoilers. Spoilers.
Yeah, don't watch this if you ain't seen it yet.
If you've never seen Us or Get Out, don't watch this.
Don't watch this video.
What is this? Okay, a video.
Okay, don't watch this video yet. But whenever you go see it, then come back to Us.
And tell me if you hate it or like it. I really don't give a fuck if you hated it or liked it. But
Us, United States.
I'm telling you. As a black person, as a black woman, okay, first of all, I'm sitting there thinking I'm finna watch a really good movie like Get Out, right? The father of the movie,
Piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit.
He basically was.
But you know what? You know what? He was. You know.
He tried it first, but he got his.
You watch The Road?
I am.
Okay, so what? Watch The Road, baby.
He got hit once and was out.
Okay, baby, watch The Road.
Ain't even put up a fight.
He ain't watching The Road. But listen, my thing is what that movie was trying to say was he never came to support the wife. He never supported the woman, whether it was his wife, baby mama, any of that. He never came for her. She did the shit by herself. And so my thing is, this is what America is saying about black women. Y'all keep having baby daddies. Why are you having baby daddies? Because he didn't do shit for the entire movie. He was nowhere to be found. I was looking for M'Baku. And Baku would have came for his baby mama, his wife. And Baku would have been like, oh no, you hit my wife. You're coming for my wife, finna pummel your ass. But he never did that through the entire movie.
Yeah, I was waiting for Black Panther, leader of the Jabati tribe.
But that's okay. This is an entirely
Mava!
Right. And I'm waiting for the black man to come through and help.
He got taken out.
He didn't do anything the entire movie, babe.
He was a handicap, basically.
He was.
He was dead weight.
That's what America considers as the black man, and it's sad. But what really brought me to tears,
she was crying, like bawling.
Oh my God, I'm about to cry.
I'm in the movie, like sitting, thinking, this really crying.
Listen, does my son, okay, we just got married March 23rd. Yeah. Congratulations, blah, blah, blah. Okay, but when I have a son, is my son gonna have to wear a mask his entire life? Is my son gonna have to be afraid of America his entire life? Like, do I need to live here? Do I need to have my child? Don't run, babe. Don't run over a cone.
At the end, they said they're going to Mexico. Why Mexico out of all the places
I understand.
in the world?
Okay, in the movie, they be trying to build a wall and stuff.
They did. They had
built
a wall.
Whatever. We not focused, babe. Okay, there we go. But they built a wall and stuff. But my thing is, through the entire movie, the baby, and I call the baby the main son, like the actual son.
The only child. Well, no, the only son.
Yeah, the only son. He had a mask that could be removed. The son that had on the red suit had a mask on that technically could not be removed. So I'm trying to figure out, I just felt in my heart that baby had on a mask, because that's what the world sees him as a black man in a mask. That's always going to be institutionalized.
Genesis 11:11.
Genocide. So I'm just like, bro, like, no. I'm like, why does my baby have to wear a mask that he got tucked under his neck? Like, what the hell? My baby shouldn't be born into that. And then that baby that was the actual baby with the removable mask, I'm like, he can take that off. Take it off of him. Why? I feel like it was a message for him to have the mask that can be removed.
Yeah, because even at the point whenever the lights went out in the house, before the family showed up, the mom took the mask and tucked it away and was like, all right, it's bedtime.
Right.
But then, lights out, the us family started attacking, and here he appeared again with the mask.
Yeah, I'm like, that baby.
It was his comfort. It was like his comfort blanket.
Yeah, and so I feel like that was a message to our black sons.
Never go anywhere without your mask.
Yeah, so you need to wear that because that's who you are.
I'm sorry if these bumps in the video.
Okay, if it's loud, whatever, you know what we talking about. But I'm saying
that movie was crazy.
I feel like all y'all people talking about us wasn't good. Y'all wasn't listening.
Y'all ain't see it enough times. Y'all ain't see it enough times.
And this is our first time.
This is our first time watching it. She cried. I'm in there literally
because
stuck.
I don't have any children.
I was stuck.
And I'm like, my child, my son that's not even here yet, gonna have to deal with this. And no, check this out. We in there watching it, and white people up in there. It's fine, white people. I have nothing. I'm not finna bother y'all because y'all got a storm. Oh, who is it? What is it? A Star is Born. All these movies.
Captain Marvel.
And Captain Marvel's fine. I ain't even seen it yet. I'm a huge Marvel fan, more of a DC fan because Starfire is my bitch. But it has been my bitch from the beginning. But I'm trying to figure out why y'all. What was funny about us? What was funny? Y'all was in there laughing.
Y'all heard what she just said?
What was funny?
About us.
What was funny?
What color are we?
We're brown. We're brown people. I'm trying to figure out what was funny because I'm sitting in there and that tells me that nobody understands what's really going on. And I understand that none of y'all in here, none of y'all is brown. My best friend ain't even hardly brown as me, but she experienced fucking bullshit with people, right? She's Portuguese, half Portuguese. But what I'm saying is, y'all people's up in there was laughing at parts that wasn't funny. And I'm like, don't they call that schizophrenia? I'm like...
Or Tourette's.
Well, probably not Tourette's, babe.
Well, it was a part in the movie where they was like, who are y'all? And then the lady with the scissors started talking. And then at the end, she said, we're Americans.
And they thought that was funny.
And they was wearing red.
They thought that was funny. And I understand that in history... Black people were once Republicans,
but the redcoats.
But in the movie, like at the point in time in the movie, like there's blood everywhere, right? There are people that have died, and y'all see what's going on. Even if you don't recognize that those were Republicans, especially with Trump and everything that's going on. We don't fail, babe. Y'all probably gonna think that's funny too.
Finish the video. God damn it.
Well, with everything that has been fix it. Well, with everything that has been going on, I just feel like the movie wasn't... I mean, there were parts in there where you're like, ha, 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 that's funny. But I didn't think it was that funny to where the whole theater bust out in laughter. Everybody thought that was fun. I was in there crying. I'm like, my son...
Tears.
My daughter. And
real tears.
I know y'all gonna say something about the daughter. You don't care about the daughter. What happened with the daughter?
Oh, yeah, the daughter, she had to run, literally. She had to run, right?
Herself.
She was running. The mama walked around with these chains on mostly the entire movie, shackled.
Yeah,
not even shackled.
Because
Arms, chains.
and I'm gonna say because I'm black. My daughter is gonna have to run from what is becoming of her. That's what my daughter is gonna have to run from, and it brought me to tears. America does not want me to have children. Why am I having children if I'm about to sit here and endure these things? What? That's crazy. But then somewhere else I can have these children. And then even if I have these children somewhere else, America has conformed the entire planet into thinking that this is how I'm supposed to be. That is so sad. That's very sad because I'm a person that have been different my entire life. Okay, I've come here in this world doing everything different, down to drinking water. And so if you don't know me, you don't understand what that means, but I really don't care about that. But what I'm saying is that's how deep it goes for me. So it's like for my children, I'm concerned. I don't even have children yet, but for my children, why does my son have to wear a mask? Whether it's removable or not, why is my son in this movie wearing a mask? Why am I, as a black woman, fighting this battle by myself? Why is my daughter running from herself? And then we have to decide. There's a moment in the movie where you have to decide where you're hurt. This isn't a video game. You don't have choices to make in 20 seconds to make that choice. I gotta kill this bitch. If I don't kill her, then we did. Cause she's smiling at me like this ain't a battle for life or death. Like, this bitch gonna have to die. Why am I making that decision? But it's something that had to be made. Why we gotta do that? But in other movies, we running from whoever he is, damn Jason, we tripping over logs, we the first person to die. I feel like these movies like this, especially Get Out, I feel like that was message enough. But I felt like Us was a movie where you had to sit there and you had to experience what was really going on, because this is true. Like, that child had on a mask that could be removed the entire movie, and I felt some type of way about that child. And I'm saying the child, but that everybody knows, we're gonna keep it real, that was a black male child. That was a black boy. The same black boy got shot up and killed in South Florida because he was a black child. Trayvon. And countless other children and beings that were killed because they were black. And had he have worn his mask, maybe if he had his shirt tucked in, maybe if he, didn't
have his hoodie on.
Maybe if he didn't have his hoodie on. Maybe if he looked like a white child, he wouldn't have gotten shot.
There was a point in the movie where Winston Mbaku was in a black trash bag, and he had one eye hole open that he had kind of made for himself, but they did a shot and it looked like he was wearing a black hood. Jordan Peele is a force to be, like, he is really using his platform to the fullest.
And I hope that people can see this, because I felt some type of way in the movie theater where you booked our tickets way early, right?
Yep.
You booked our tickets way
like
early.
11,
we thought
10 or 11 this morning.
Okay, so everybody else had the opportunity to pick these tickets, whatever. But my thing is, why I feel like, it's okay, because people laughed at the first movie, Get Out. I didn't laugh much at that one. There were parts where you do have the comedic relief. That's fine. But I felt like this movie ain't have no comedic relief. Yeah. I felt like this was like, okay, here it is, black and white, take it or leave it.
Yeah, cut and dry.
There wasn't no
fluff.
There wasn't no gray area.
No gray area.
Not for black people.
Right. Because
I understood everything that was going on. I felt like this right here, I just feel my daughters, because I have a big family. And I feel like my daughters, I can show my daughter. We can show our daughter who's not here yet. We have the opportunity to show our daughter what's going on and how to, because we have family enough. We have the opportunity to do that. So I'm not really worried about our daughter in situations. I'm worried about, what they, I was more concerned about what we were watching in the movie, Because I'm like, why does she have to? She keeps running because the daddy not there. But I'm worried about my son because it's gonna be hard. Now we have both of our parents. We're married, and we plan to be married for a long time, forever, till death do us part. Probably even after that. I don't give a fuck. But
oh yeah, baby.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I mean, death can split us apart, but you know
we're gonna be at the pearly gates.
Yeah, like, oh, hold up. But we already talked about this way before, whatever. But I'm saying, my son, I don't want him to go out into the world alone, because that daughter, I feel like, is always gonna come back home. But my son he's going to be a man, and he's going to want to be a man out in the world on his own. And that's fine. He could do that. You know, he could be whoever he wants to be. But this world's something else. And I'm not going to say who. But this world is something else. And it just brought me to tears as to how. It's sad because that baby, through the entire movie, wore that mask on the top of his head. A removable mask. He wore that mask through the entire movie like the strangling gonna make his neck itch every now and then. He didn't scratch. I don't want my child, even as a man, I would love for him to be himself.
Well, if you made it to this point in the video, we appreciate you.
It's 16 minutes.
It's 16 minutes, yeah, I know. But if you still here, we appreciate you for listening, man. Go see the movie. Go check it out. Tell us what you think in the comments. If you agree with this synopsis. If you don't, let's debate. I mean, let's have a real conversation about this, because it's the point in time where, you know, it's 2019. A lot of stuff is being brought to the light. So we just really got to start talking about it. Yeah, I mean, R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle, bruh. He was bringing a whole bunch of stuff to light. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Turn the bell. Notification gang. Gang.
Really?
Yeah. But I'm DJ L Smooth, Archer Producer, and
I'm Nivea, Nyviya.
And we just seen us. I was about to say get out. Yeah.
Don't say get out.
Get out of United States. I think that's what the message really is.
You keep on saying that they're gonna make us get out.
All right. Peace.